Money affects nearly every aspect of our lives. It influences where we live, the opportunities we can pursue, the quality of our education, our health, and even our sense of security. Yet, despite living in an age with unlimited access to information about money and investing, millions of people still struggle financially. Why is that? The answer is more complicated than simply working hard or earning a high income. Around the world, there are people who earn large salaries yet remain trapped in debt, while others with modest incomes manage to build significant wealth over time. The difference often lies in financial psychology, the way people think about money, risk, opportunity, and the future. Understanding the difference between income and wealth. Many people believe that becoming wealthy means earning a large amount of money. In reality, income and wealth are not the same thing. Income is the money you earn. Wealth is the money you keep and grow. A person earning $200,000 per year can still be financially stressed if they spend nearly everything they make. Meanwhile, someone earning $50,000 per year may become financially secure by consistently saving and investing. This simple principle explains why some high-income individuals struggle financially while others quietly accumulate wealth. Financial freedom is rarely created by income alone. It is created by habits. The power of delayed gratification. One of the most important characteristics of financially successful people is the ability to delay gratification. Humans naturally want immediate rewards. We enjoy buying new gadgets, expensive clothes, luxury cars, and other items that make us feel successful. However, wealthy individuals often think differently. Instead of asking, "What can I buy today?" they ask, "How can this money create more money tomorrow?" This shift in thinking changes everything. Money that is spent can only be enjoyed once. Money that is invested can potentially generate income for decades. This is why many successful entrepreneurs and investors live below their means during the early stages of their careers. They were not avoiding pleasure. They were choosing future freedom over temporary satisfaction. The hidden cost of lifestyle inflation. As people's incomes increase, their expenses often increase as well. This phenomenon is called lifestyle inflation. A promotion at work leads to a bigger apartment. A salary increase leads to a more expensive car. A successful year leads to luxury vacations and designer products. There is nothing inherently wrong with enjoying the rewards of hard work. The problem arises when spending increases as quickly as income. When this happens, financial progress becomes almost impossible. Many people spend years chasing higher salaries without realizing that increasing income alone will not solve their financial problems. The key is creating a gap between income and expenses. That gap becomes savings. Savings become investments. Investments become wealth. The importance of financial education. Traditional education teaches many valuable subjects, but personal finance is often overlooked. Many adults enter the workforce without understanding how investing works, how compound interest works, how taxes affect wealth, how debt can either help or destroy financial progress, how to manage risk. This lack of knowledge can lead to costly mistakes. Financial education is one of the highest return investments a person can make because knowledge influences every future financial decision. Understanding money allows individuals to avoid common traps and identify opportunities that others may miss. The magic of compound growth. Albert Einstein is often credited with calling compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Whether or not he actually said it, the idea remains powerful. Compound growth occurs when investment returns begin generating additional returns. The process starts slowly, then it accelerates. A small amount of money invested consistently over many years can grow into a surprisingly large amount. The most important ingredient is not necessarily high returns. It is time. This is why beginning early often matters more than investing large amounts later in life. Why most people never start investing. If investing is so powerful, why do many people avoid it? There are several reasons. Fear of losing money, lack of knowledge, belief that investing is only for wealthy people, waiting for the perfect time. Unfortunately, waiting often becomes one of the biggest financial mistakes. The perfect moment rarely arrives. Successful investors understand that progress is usually better than perfection. Starting with small amounts and learning gradually often produces better results than endlessly waiting. The difference between assets and liabilities, one of the simplest but most powerful financial concepts, is understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets generally put money into your pocket. Liabilities generally take money out of your pocket. Examples of assets include investments, businesses, dividend-producing stocks, rental properties, intellectual property. Examples of liabilities include consumer debt, high-interest loans, luxury purchases that require ongoing expenses. Building wealth often means acquiring more productive assets while controlling unnecessary liabilities. Why financial discipline matters more than intelligence. Many people assume that becoming wealthy requires extraordinary intelligence. In reality, financial success often depends more on discipline than brilliance. Successful investors make mistakes. Business owners experience failures. Markets rise and fall. What separates successful people from others is often consistency. They continue saving. They continue learning. They continue investing. Small actions repeated over many years can produce extraordinary results. The role of patience in wealth creation. Modern culture celebrates speed, instant delivery, instant entertainment, instant results. Wealth, however, is usually built slowly. Businesses often require years to succeed. Investments need time to grow. Skills require continuous improvement. Patience is an underrated financial advantage. People who can think long-term often make better decisions because they are less influenced by short-term emotions. The importance of multiple income streams. Relying entirely on a single source of income can create financial vulnerability. Economic conditions change, industries evolve, companies restructure, technology disrupts entire professions. This is why many financially successful individuals build multiple streams of income: investments, businesses, freelance work, royalties, digital products. Diversification can improve financial resilience and create additional opportunities. Building a financial future. Financial freedom does not happen overnight. It is usually the result of thousands of small decisions: saving instead of overspending, learning instead of ignoring, financial education, investing instead of delaying, planning instead of reacting. No matter where someone starts financially, improvement is possible. The journey toward financial freedom begins with a decision to become intentional with money, to think long-term, to value knowledge, and to understand that wealth is not merely about earning more, it is about building systems that allow money to work for you. In the end, financial success is not reserved for a particular country, profession, or background. The principles of wealth creation are available to anyone willing to learn, remain disciplined, and stay patient, because true wealth is not measured only by the amount of money someone earns. It is measured by the freedom, security, and opportunities that money can create over time.